Hey, okay sir, welcome back to Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Well, Merula is the mole. I still can't really wrap my head around that. I don't like it. I still have some theories about that. Hopefully, she's not really a mole. But it's time to now finally talk to Merula and see what's going on. What happened during her summer. We'll see if we can get any information out of her. This is going to be interesting. Glad you could make it, Casey. Now can you ask me a question in person? You know, instead of trying to get information from other people. Like, it seems like you've been doing ever since we got back. Well, you've been a bit hard to find, Merula. Careful, Casey. I'll start to think you actually missed me. Anyway, I'm here now. Alright, well, why don't you ask me how your summer was then, Merula? That's what you want to know about? How mundane. Alright, I'll tell you all about my summer then. I kinda like her shirt. So as you can see, my summer was really quite average. You really just studied and trained the whole time? Summer seems to have made you quite skeptical, Casey. It's just, you seem to be in a better mood than usual. I suppose you're right. I feel better these days. Rapica is suffering for her crimes. My revenge is complete. Now I can focus on something more important. And what would that be? Continue to prove that I'm the most powerful witch in Hogwarts by becoming even more powerful. Well, I suppose some things never change. Facts never change, Casey. I always try to be more powerful. I think it is only fair that you answer some of my questions, since I answered yours. Alright, I suppose that makes sense. Why are you suddenly so curious about how I spent my time over the summer? Because we're friends, just curious, your behavior's been strange. But let's call her out. I think your behavior's been strange, and not just since summer started. Has it? I didn't notice. Tell you what, since you're so interested in what I've been up to this summer, why don't I show you? We'll have a friendly duel. When has a duel between us ever been friendly? Like I said, I feel different, so this one will be. I promise. Are you ready? Don't I look ready? I've got my wand, and you? Worry about yourself, Casey. Okay, then show me what exactly you've been up to over the summer. With pleasure. Where's your wand? Flipendo. Oof, what just happened? Was that wandless magic? I told you, I've been studying. That's not the kind of studying I was anticipating. Seems to be what people want to see though, and that's what you're in for when we actually duel. So it looks like you better study up quick on wandless magic. Unless you want to lose against me for the first time. Hi, my damn pens. Do you know I could find some books on wandless magic? I do, but I am currently busy. Please, my damn pens, it's important. Shh. Sorry. And why exactly do you need books on wandless magic? Lie to her, tell her the truth. I'll tell the truth. It's for a duel, Madame Pins. I need to study up on wandless magic if I want to win. Duels are forbidden on school grounds unless supervised by a professor, and I suppose this is not supervised? I'm sure that Professor Dumbledore would love to know that his head boy is picking fights on school grounds. Well... And Hogwarts doesn't officially teach wandless magic, so all books on the subject are in the restricted section. Where, as you know, students are not permitted without strict permission from a professor. Being head boy does not grant you special library permissions. But... I have books to shelve. Good day, Mr. KZ. Trying to study up for your duel with Merula, I see. Has the news made its way through the rumor mill that quickly? When it involves you? Yes. I wonder if this duel will be up there with the greats. The greats? Dumbledore versus Grindelwald, Tooth Hill versus Wiblin, Emmerich the Evil versus Egbert the Egregious. Some of the greatest duels ever witnessed by wizarding kind. Oh, I don't think my duel with Merula will be that interesting. If both of you use wandless magic during your duel, it might be. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like I'll be learning anything about wandless magic anytime soon. Not so fast. Allow me, wizarding history genius, to regale you with the facts about wandless magic. Alright, well I guess the restriction section and the duel can wait. I knew wandless magic was complicated, but I didn't know it was that complicated. It seems like wandless music is useful, but now I know that it is also volatile, if not done properly. Yeah! Told you, I'm a certifiable wizarding history genius. So it appears. The only thing is, I need to actually learn wandless magic, not just hear about it. Knowing the general theory behind something can help you do better to execute it. Luckily for you though, I have an idea. The best wandless magic users are just below our feet. Below our feet? What do you mean? Yeah! You'll see. Bombarda! Oh no. All part of the plan, Casey. What is the meaning of this, Miss Hayden? Mr. Casey? I'm so sorry, Madame Pence. We were just... I expected better of head boy and head girl. I had no choice but to send you both to detention in the kitchen. Now please, leave my library. Corey, why would you... Yeah! Like I said, I'll put it as a plan, Casey. Detention is in the kitchens, and house elves work in the kitchens. And what kind of magic do the house elves use? Corey, you're brilliant! Time to see what the house elves can tell us about wandless magic. A fire has to be put out in the kitchen before you can report. 3 hours for that? I will admit I did not know that house elves used non-wand magic, or whatever it was called. Well, your plan to get us sent to detention definitely worked, Corey. Making sandwiches isn't so bad, Casey. I beg to differ. I've been in detention almost every day for 6 years now, and making sandwiches is tedious. You think everything is tedious, Jay. What can I say? I'd rather not work than work. I think working in the kitchens is fun. We'll try doing that for 6 years. Is that why you got the two of you sent here, Corey? Nope, that's why I used Bombarda in the library. Casey wanted to learn wandless magic. I just hope your plan worked, Corey. Wandless magic? Why would you... You duel with Merula. You want to use wandless magic against her. If I don't learn wandless magic, I may not stand a chance against her. Right, but making sandwiches in detention isn't exactly learning wandless magic, Corey. You're right, but give us access to some of the most accomplished users of wandless magic. House elves. That's right, house elves use wandless and non-verbal magic. And yet, we're the ones who have to make the sandwiches. House elf magic is so much more powerful than just making sandwiches. They can snap their fingers and make something happen from sheer will and intent. That sounds pretty neat. Yeah, neat, but I think something more important needs to be discussed. How are you feeling about your upcoming duel with Merula? Confident? Nervous? If I don't know what she knows, I'm definitely not confident. I feel nervous, Jay. I never lost to Merula before. Until now. I'd be nervous too if I were you, Casey. Merula doesn't always play fair. I know she doesn't, Jay. That's why I've got to learn as much as I can about wandless magic. And hopefully Pitch can help you. You didn't say we were going to ask Pitch for help, Corey. There's no way he'll help me. He might. Pitch isn't all bad. Unfortunately, he's busy yelling at some of the house elves about something. Pitch is the best house elf to learn from, so we'll just have to wait for him to be done yelling. I suppose so. Something else on your mind, Casey? Well... I could regale you with stories from the wizarding world if you'd like. In that case, do you have any stories about good wizards going bad, Corey? Oh, sure. Let me tell you a few stories while we make sandwiches. As Casey let out a large groan. By the way, this is pretty neat. We're going through all the different areas of the kitchens. So we went into the pantry, which is just by that house off there. We went by the table. Now we're by the sink. I don't normally always show you this stuff, but I thought this was kind of interesting, so I'm like, why not? And because I never have the magic. Seems like betrayal is a big theme in wizards going bad. I feel betrayed having to make all these sandwiches, but that doesn't mean I'm going to be a dark wizard. That's because you got good morals, Jay. For the most part, at least. Don't forget that morality is a gray area, Casey. No one is born bad and no one is born good. But I think you're right. Jay's mostly got good morals. At least you two think so. I've got to say, though, you made a lot of good points, Corey. One I'll be keeping in mind for sure. Corey's like a wizarding history genius or something. I am indeed a wizarding history and pop culture aficionado. Humble too, aren't you? Why do you know so much anyway? Well, it helps me. Helps you with what exactly? Oh, come off it, Jay. Leave Corey alone. We got bigger things to worry about. We do? There's no need for you to worry, Casey. You're just gonna duel a friend. Or is this for your report on dark wizard and witches' motivations? What is this? Why have Jay, Kim, Corey, Hayden, and Casey stop working? Pitts, just the house elf I was hoping to see. What could Corey, Hayden possibly want from Pitts? Well, Pitts, I was hoping you could teach me about wandless magic. Pitts teach? Teachers are for teaching. Pitts no teacher, and Pitts does not like teaching students. That's not exactly true. You taught me how to make all these sandwiches. I could work faster if I could just levitate the bread onto multiple sandwiches. You could streamline the whole process, Pitts. Streamline, Corey Hayden says. You could get more sandwiches made in the same amount of time. Pitts is thinking. Alright, Pitts is done thinking. First, look at the bread and do not question Pitts. Focus on the bread where you think the wand tip would be. Got it, and then what do I do? Casey performing the levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa. And a big old smile to you too. Whoa! I did it! I raised the apple. Casey did better than Pitts expected on first attempt. It was worth a try, Casey. Who knows? I might be expelled at some point and get my wand broken. Then I really need wandless magic. A broken wand. You look like I got an idea, Casey. I do, and I know just who to meet. Hopefully Jacob will be able to help me out. Jacob and I have a lot to catch up about, including everything that's happened since I last saw him at the Hogwarts Inn. And Merula using wandless magic, but to do that, I have to summon him. Well, I think we know that by now. We've summoned him multiple times. Vermilius. Well, if it isn't my favorite little brother. Were you expecting someone else? I told you I wanted to meet. I just like reminding you that you're my favorite. I'm your only sibling, but I suppose it is a nice reminder I'm also the favorite. Of course, Casey, I'll go to hunt for a new friend. I think I found someone. I haven't told her what I'm really up to, but she thinks all my questions are because I'm writing an essay. Clever, Casey. I knew you'd find someone. There's actually another reason why I wanted to meet besides that. Would you teach me some wandless magic, Jacob? I know you're adept at it.
Whoa!
Wandless magic? That's not quite what I was expecting. I found out that Merula learned wandless magic during the summer, and now she wants to duel. I see. Merula learning wandless magic is worrying, and lends credence to her joining R. Wandless magic is difficult to learn, but then again, you already know a little. I do? Some children perform wandless magic when they're underage. They don't usually have control of it. One time he sneezed and shattered one of Mom's teacups. I don't remember that at all. Really? She thought I had done it, until it happened again a few weeks later, but with a vase. I was at school by then, so it obviously wasn't me. Sounds like I was a destructive child. Not always. You once allowed to fly her back to life. Mom was pretty pleased about that one. But if you want to try learning wandless magic for real, then let's start practicing. I'll be honest, I didn't really know much about it. I just knew that it's not used in Hogwarts, right? Looks like you're getting the hang of it. Remember to keep your wrists loose and mind focused. Give it one more try, Casey. Cast the pulso on this rock. The pulso. Well, better than when I tried in the kitchens. Wandless magic is very difficult. Lots of witches and wizards can't even perform it. I'll get it eventually. Maybe I can't do it. I mean, he said so himself. I did it when I was really young, even though I don't really remember it. So clearly I've got something in me to do it. It's just a matter of can I actually perfect it. I know I'll get it eventually. It's just a matter of time and practice. Exactly right, Casey. Soon he'll be wandlessly banishing rocks left and right. Listen, Casey, the fact that you can get the rock to move even that much is an accomplishment. I suppose. If I can learn complicated magic like this and apparating, then so can you. Maybe I'll even teach you to apparate someday soon. Don't worry, you'll be ready when the time is right, Pip. I sure hope so, especially since the time is soon. Rick taught me wandless magic, you know. You do know how dangerous she was. Please be careful, Casey. Don't do this until you're ready. Well, ready or not, it is time to duel Merula. That is a cool shot. So I'm taking it. Whether I'm going to use it, I don't know. Well, here it goes. It looks like I'm actually going to have to duel Merula. I am scared for two reasons. The first one being, I don't know what the attributes are going to be. And the second, if it's wandless, does that mean I don't get a wand? Let's find out. Are you become prepared for a wandless dueling, Casey? I studied up and have been practicing, if that's what you're asking. That's good to hear. especially since our friendly sparring session seems to have drawn quite the crowd. You were so interested in what I've been doing since the end of year 6. Now's your chance to show me how quick of a study you are. You're right. Let's duel. I'm scared, man. Are you kidding me? 55? There goes my weekly Hogwarts videos, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's just try it and see what happens, because this doesn't seem right at all. Who in the right mind is level 55 for everything? Very, very few people. Maybe just a one-shotter? Two? -2? Okay, this definitely must not be possible then. Just finish me off, will ya? I'm gonna cry if this actually is something I have to go past. Well, since I'm not using my wand, it clearly is not possible. You think she would take more damage off of me? Yeah, there I go. Ooh! I lost it? Not used to the feeling of losing, are you, Casey? Oh. You put up a good fight, though. Consider me impressed. Yeah, I made my 2 damage. You're being awfully nice about winning. I told you, I've been in a good mood lately. I think it's more than just a good mood, Merula. You're acting very not Merula-like. Like you've discovered something new. Oh, your suspicions are unfounded, of course, but I'm in such a good mood that I'll tell you how you can improve your wandless dueling. Why would you help me? I like my win to be fair and square. It's no fun dueling if you were not at the same skill level. That makes sense, I guess. Anyway, let me help you out. Alright, now you're just acting bizarre. Am I? Just listen. Every wand is unique to its owner, right? No 2 wands are exactly the same. That's what all of Vander says, yeah. If every wand is unique to its owner, then so is wandless magic. It's unique to you, the caster. What works for me, or someone else, may not work for you. I didn't think of it like that. Everyone else has been telling me to focus on where my wand should be. Try finding something else to focus on. What's something that helps you focus, Casey? Could be a person close to you, a place you call home. Rowan, Jacob, Hogwarts. I think Rowan is probably the most obvious answer. He's impacted me and everybody. My friendship with Rowan helps me focus. I'm sure Connor will be pleased to hear that. Now that you've got your focus, try casting a spell wandlessly. Here goes nothing. Flipendo! Dang! I knocked her on her keister. It actually worked? Looks like you've done the KC. Thank Merula. Taunt Merula? I would never taunt her. I couldn't have done it without your help, Merula. I'm happy to have helped. Look, I've no reason to give you bad advice, KC. I'm still just shocked you helped me. Maybe I've changed. I suppose you have, Merula. I'm glad you think so. Look forward to our next duel, KC. Merula seems pretty powerful. That's what I'm worried about. So... should we talk about the fact that the Dark Witch you've been researching is actually Merula Snide? How did you... Not here. Let's meet in the artifact room. So my heart stopped. Now it's beating again. That 55 level really, it made my heart drop. I was like, this is stupid. Corey? Don't bother trying to come up with a cover, KC. I know something's been up between you and Merula. But how did you know? It's obvious you suspect her of something. You've been snooping around asking about where she's been all summer. You think it is suspicious that she's been in a good mood, and frankly, I agree with you. She's not acting like herself at all. And you won't accept her answer of feeling different. Keep pushing the issue. Like you're trying to get to the bottom of something. I also asked around about classes doing reports on dark witches and wizards. There aren't any. To be fair, you're the one who suggested I was working on a report. I didn't correct you. I suppose that's fair.
Yeah!
Oh, and your duel with Merula? You were far too worried about it for a so-called friendly duel. Perhaps I should have given you more credit, Corey. Definitely. I'm head girl for a reason, and it's not just because I'm popular. Corey... Let me finish, Casey. People often think I'm just a goofy jokester, but there's more to me than that. And I'd really like to show people that I'm more than just facts and jokes. So, I'd like to help you. With Merula. You wanna help me? You're not angry with me? Why would I be angry about solving any mystery? I mean, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Corey. We can be wizard detectives. Like Detective Copper Conebush and Aurora Kit Permissons. I'm sorry, who? From the Detective of Conebush and Permissions? You know, the greatest wizard detective series ever? That's not ringing a bell, Corey. Like Mad-Eye Moody. I'm not sure how much Mad-Eye would be like being called a wizard detective. Mad-Eye? Did you just call him Mad-Eye? Yes? You told me to. I can't believe you know Mad-Eye Moody. That makes this so much more exciting. Calm down, Corey. Oh, sorry. Sometimes I get carried away. What were we talking about? How awesome I am. Oh, right. The fact that you're totally suspicious of Merula. That too. Yes, that's right. Well, there's only one solution then. We team up like Detective Conebush and Aurora Persimmons. You really want to team up? It could be dangerous. Casey, the entire world is dangerous. I could walk out to the Quidditch pitch and get hit with a bludger. Well, you do make a solid point. Alright, we'll discuss the situations first, before making any decisions. I can't believe Merula joined this Dark Cabal, and what kind of name is R anyway? I mean, we're joining R on top of everything else that happened to you in your 6th year. My 6th year was rough to say the least.
Yeah!
Well, You got me to help you now. I'm observant and I can keep an eye on Merula when you can't. That does sound very useful, Corey, and it would help a lot. Well, before we start any snooping, I've gotta know.
Huh?
How are you coping with all this, KC? One day at a time, it's not been easy. I thrive on danger. It's definitely not been easy. Honestly, it's not been easy, Corey. Sometimes it feels like everything is too much.
Huh?
For what it's worth, I think you're handling it better than a lot of people would. I think that might be the first time someone at school has asked me that. Well, that's no good. It is important to have people you can talk to with about this kind of stuff. Everything that's happened to you, that's a lot to process on your own.
Huh?
You can talk to me anytime, Casey. I'll be happy to listen, especially if it helps you out. Corey? What is it, Casey? Thank you. It feels really nice to talk to a friend about this.
Oh.
I'm so glad you think I'm your friend. I was worried about how I was going to ask. Of course I think you're my friend, Corey. It feels so relieving to tell you all of this. I'm sure it does. There's a lot to be holding on to by yourself. My other friends and I, we've just been through so much. I couldn't just accuse Merula without being sure. Well, you got me now. We'll figure it out together. Like Detective Conebush and Aurora Persimmons. Exactly like that. This is a classic team-up in the making. And our first mission is...
Yeah!
Operation Spy on Merula Snide. Longest chapter dialogue ever. It just kept going and going. So speaking of processing, there is a lot to process in all of this. Merula is acting really strange for sure. A lot nicer than usual. She obviously is extremely powerful with this wandless thing that she's got. And I made a new friend. Corey and I get together very well. But, you know, I still don't know. For all we know, maybe Corey is the mole. Like the true mole. Somehow. Maybe she's helping in some way. We'll see. Moving forward in Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. So thank you very so much for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Alright everybody.